How's it going, everybody? We haven't looked at the charts in a very long time, so I thought we should probably do so. I kind of wanted to do this a few weeks ago, but just got a little busy. But now we got more things to talk about. So this is a pretty interesting time of the year too, like end of November to December, because typically people will, at least from my experience, I don't have any like official study or analysis on any of this, but market goes more up because people are more excited about the holidays. They have some more money they're willing to spend. Some people want to buy stocks as gifts for their kids and other things like that, and that moves the market generally in a positive direction. But there's also the contrary to that, and some stocks will go down because we have end of the year stuff. So when January hits, we roll over to the next year. Some people will sell their losses and try to, just be more tax advantageous with stocks they don't want. So some stocks will go up a lot, typically from just again observations over the last few years. Like the big stocks that people like, maybe like Apple or AMD, and then like smaller cap stocks. I don't even think I have an example right here, but maybe like maybe Airbnb, let's say, maybe more risky stocks people will sell if they have a profit or a loss, just to, or I guess more like a loss if you don't want to get rid of it. So it is a little more volatile, but typically the larger stocks, cap stocks, will go up. Where was I going with this? The market is, we're at not all-time highs, but we basically are the last like 2 weeks, kind of sitting just almost at 600. Did we touch 600? Yeah. Very high. Very high, and we're just keep going up. The thing, what I want to say about this, I don't know. Like, it's cool and all that the market is going up and up, like, and now I guess Trump is the next president as well. So I don't know. I'm trying to express my thoughts, but there's so much uncertainty. Like I think the market's got potential to continue to go up, just based depending on the policies and stuff that Trump will enact. I think a lot of the market's probably baking that into the price right now. But we're just ripping up. This is the last like 5 years. We're just like ripping up from this like low. Not even like this. Like the last year, pretty much up. We've had like one pullback that fell like 5%, maybe 2, like 10%. We need to see some consolidation or something. Maybe go down like 500 again, like bounce between here, just something. I feel like, just ripping up 40% from the last low, really, with 2 minimal pullbacks. I think it's a little bit dangerous. So those are my general observations. Let's talk about crude really quick too. We'll go to 5-year charts. Crude, I mean, just chilling in this area, but this is still very profitable for a lot of companies. Like I own Exxon. It's got that 99-cent dividend now, pretty wild. Good yield. Gold ripped up. Like, this is crazy. So, of course, gold ripped up once I decided to sell, so. But anyway, gold shot up, went to 2,800, big pullback though, but right back, people are buying it. That's very expensive, but maybe justifiable. Silver hasn't had that big of a pull or a shoot up, but it's still pretty high, $30. The ratio's got to be off though, like a lot. Probably in favor that gold is more expensive than silver. So, I mean, I'm not going to go into complete detail on this because I haven't looked that up in a while, but gold silver ratio typically is around like a number like X. I don't know exactly the number, but right now the numbers are probably a lot higher. So either gold is overly expensive than silver relatively, like that ratio, or whereas silver is underly less. It needs to go up, or just in general, maybe gold goes down a little bit, silver goes up, but typically there's like an average number, and that'll kind of meet halfway. So I've been seeing that the last maybe I think since September. So my play there was to buy some PAAS, Pan American Silver. This is more like a royalty company in that space. I like it a lot. I haven't, like, back here I was doing more research about it and like actually looking at numbers. But now I just bought it as more like a trade, more like a position play. Not that big percentage of the portfolio, but just something to try and make some money here. I think we're up a little bit. I got shares at $21 about, yeah, so like up like 7-8%. It did pull back a lot on earnings, but I just think in general, I think this is likely to go up. Again, not a trade recommendation or anything. This is just my opinion and how I'm playing it, but I see an opportunity where I think there's something, there's some money that I can potentially make here, and I'm positioning a small portion of the portfolio in that direction. So it's also a good company too. I think I held this for like at least a year, maybe 2 years back during like COVID. But yeah, I still have Qualcomm too. I know we're going over the place. I was kind of scared about this pattern right here, because you got this down. This is like kind of textbook, and I get the real world doesn't work like textbooks. But this movement, you have a downward leg, and then you have this like weird grinding up pattern. This has I gotta be careful. I want to be careful with my words here. The textbook says this goes down, but I've seen things also go up, right? Like with this pattern. But this is just one of the times where the probability was in favor of it going down based on just this pattern. I still hung in it though, so I'm at 167. I'm down like 8% The reason why I stayed in it though is because this space right now is hot, and I just thought we were gonna have a little bit more of a shoot up. I guess I thought it was gonna be in favor. It's not that big of the portfolio either, so I'm just gonna sit in it and kind of see what happens. We're kind of going all over the place. Google, I just bought some more this morning. Today's Friday, the market's still open. There's like more discussions on like lawsuits and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. I still like the company. I think there's still some good valuation. But if there is some more laws that are affecting Google, I guess more like Google search, then yeah, they might not be able to have as big as like a share in that space. But I've seen this happen many times over the past. I don't think this is the thing that's going to hurt Google that badly. If anything, it hopefully brings the price down a little bit. Again, it could. I'm not saying it can't, but I'm just saying that I'm not scared to own the stock still or to continue buying more. Yeah, I don't love the price it's at right now, but I'm picking it up like a little bit here and there. Hopefully it does go down. I wish I didn't sell it back at like $100, but whatever. Yeah. Picking up some Google Hasbro. I'm kind of tempted to sell it. It was shot down. I mean, this thing ripped up. It's just a small percentage. Intel, I did buy more around like, actually it was after earnings. I think it was over here or down here. I don't really remember. My position's still $40, so we're still like 40% down, but hopefully we get a little bump up here and there. The play was 2030 when I originally bought the big position back here. It could still go lower. I don't know. I think definitely, like, was it $20? That was too cheap. I probably should have bought some there. But also I haven't done the proper research since like 2022 probably. So I don't really know what's going on, so a little bit negligent of me. But openly, this is in the right space, in the right sector. It's just maybe not the right stock. J&J kind of fell off, but yeah, just doing its thing. MRK, this got pretty low. I was thinking about buying some more this morning. The yield's at 3.2% now, but they did also bump the dividend up 4 cents. I don't love the debt though, so we got Ruger just Now we're below $40, so that's actually really sad. Why did it shoot down so much? Yeah, this is kind of disappointing though, this stock, but we'll see. SCHD continually going up. There's, I guess, nothing too much I really want to say here. I was happy buying it, down here, but now it's gone up. This is also like I'm not gonna say textbook, but it is so it's probably this one. Again, technical analysis has its pros and cons, but this. So actually, this is a new data point. So this, I want to get this one. Let's make these significant. Make these significant. So this pattern indicates sometimes it going, most likely going down. But interesting though, like the strength of these two candles is interesting. I think today will be an interesting. Today's going to be an important piece of probably information because this candle. Actually, this candle has like. I mean, it's got volume. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that high compared to some other ones. Sorry, I'm jumping off the place. If this candle had like super high volume, relatively to the surrounding candles, probably, or I guess even the pattern probably indicates that that's a big decision point that people really know I'm getting out. Also, interesting candle here. See that volume? Kind of showing potentially again. I keep on using the caveat because this isn't everything I say about technical analysis is just coming from me and like books I've read and things I've observed, and it's not a rule. There's a probability associated with every like thought about this. But bigger candle here on the lowest point, basically, I would say shows a strong resistance. Sorry, a support area, and you can see that's where we started to go. If this candle ends above here, like strong like this too, then it probably will go up. Oh, as in general, but again, that's just my thoughts. Snap-on, this is just crazy. It just continually goes up since earnings. It's up like 22% in like a month. I was somewhat happy buying in like this range. I was happy buying down here. Now I'm not really happy buying it up here. But man, I want more. So I don't want more just because it shot up. I want to make that clear. I want more because this company is solid. I still do want to make some videos to go over their like earnings report and stuff. I got like one of their transcripts up. We probably won't get to this now though, so we'll get to that some other time. Or I guess that's their quarterly call or whatever. Silent Property I still have. It's just kind of going up. Actually, this is like really going up. We're at 180s. I'm at 116. Cool. Smith & Wesson. It's doing it's volatile. This will probably within the next like month. Even if it goes up, I think it'll go back down. Just again, people probably taking some profits and stuff, or just selling the losses. Which I mean, if someone bought within the last like couple months, yeah, they're probably down. So, UPS, nothing too much going on. VMY, kind of okay. This is like a very similar pattern. I mean, here's like a trend line, but like there's no like definitive upward move. It kind of chopped, went down, then we just have like so this isn't this. I mean, it's a pattern, right? But it's not like it's more like in between two trend lines as opposed to like SCHD where there's an up move and then there's a pullback, a definitive like pullback, and then there's that going. So there's the difference. Verizon just kind of chopping. Verizon chopping between 40 and 45. I'm in at 50. If I get the opportunity to sell this, not like I'm fine holding it. I guess like I'm not like mad or like desperate to get out, but I probably will get out of this very soon. The company's got a lot of debt, and if I got an opportunity to sell it, break even, I think I'm fine with that. Although if rates do keep dropping, this company will most likely go up again. And I guess that's all the companies. that have a lot of debt because if they need to finance their in that environment, it actually benefits them. So that is a. I think I still would like to get out. And yeah, Exxon doing its thing. That reminds me, how's 3M doing? I completely sold out of here, of course. Of course, it rips off earnings. Oh, oh man, this is ridiculous. I had Exxon since, sorry, 3M, since definitely like 2020. No, I think before 2020. And it had like 1, 2, 3, almost like every earnings it got destroyed. And then I sold it maybe like here off of, actually, no, it was this earnings. I think it went up. Yeah, and I was like, let me get out. Don't quote me on that, but probably then. And then now it rips up on really like 20%. Yeah, I held it one. Yeah, I sold like right here. I would have still probably, unless I sold like up here, I still would have lost some money, but just how it is once you sell, it goes up. Disney was something I was thinking about buying because I think down here just got too low, but I thought it was gonna pull, like if it pulled back down to 80, like this was such a big support area that I was like, okay, maybe I'll go back. But the fact that it only like kissed 80, I guess it held there for, actually was it that long? Like 2 months. That was probably okay to hold there. I wasn't like watching the market every day though. That felt like a week, but that was probably a good time just to buy. I mean, obviously looking back in hindsight, but okay, actually, where was my decision here? It did go there. It went up and then went back down. Oh, I was waiting. Yeah, it was at 85 or something. I wanted to fall 5 more percent, so it never did that. So I never really got in. And would have I even bought if it went there? I don't know. But that was definitely the decision was made at like 80. I guess like $81. Got to 81. There was a chance I was gonna purchase it, but I didn't. I'm not like beating myself up about it or anything. I'm just saying that was one of the things I was looking at. I got Waste Management on the watch list. Kind of just seems like a very solid company. Dividend's quite low though, but I think it seems to be a more healthy one. That's something I kind of want to do some more analysis about. So I'm gonna be picking up some more Google. I don't know about Snap-on. Like, I think this needs to cool off a little bit. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm hoping we pull back down to like even like 300. That's probably not gonna happen. I want to see some consolidating. You see how let's go over here. Like, I really want more Snap-on, but again, we had this huge rip up. What is this like? This is during COVID, so after COVID went up like 100-something%, and then we like basically leveled out for like almost 2 years, just chopped around, climbed a little higher, chopped around. Now we just shot up. I think we got to see some pullback. We got to see some consolidation, and then probably we'll start picking up some more again. Or if this thing drops to 300, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pick it up. But we'll see. It's just expensive, but it's in my opinion worth a little bit of a premium. I probably will pick up some more SCHD. Yeah. That's just like you just throw some money in it for my portfolio. Everything else, I'm not too interested right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all. I do have some other topics I want to discuss. We just gotta find the time to do it, but I will try to get out a December portfolio update with that book. Gotta keep that nice and crisp. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Always appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out, and